Elon Musk bought Twitter for $44 billion, but since this purchase he has entered Twitter HQ with a sink, created a system where fake and fraudulent accounts can get verified and impersonate notable figures, including himself, fired roughly 50% of Twitter staff, and reinstated former US President Donald Trump after he was banned in 2021 for inciting violence. It may look like it's over for the app, but Musk has 4 very ambitious goals set out for Twitter that, if achieved, could make the app rise from one of the least used social media apps to one of the greatest. Or it'll kill it completely. The first goal, as you may be able to guess, is to boost Twitter's value and add more active users. In April of 2022, when Musk put the offer to buy Twitter, it was valued at a market cap of $31.47 billion. Musk acknowledged that although finalizing the $44 billion deal meant overpaying for the social media firm, the long-term potential for Twitter, in his view, is an order of magnitude greater than its current value. This is where the first major problem pokes its head. The market cap for his other company, Tesla, is very much so linked to Musk's activities, and following all of the antics that he's been involved in with Twitter, has dropped to a 2-year low. At the date of recording, losing close to half of its value, with the company losing $650 billion, with his own net worth decreasing by 33.6%. The second goal that Musk has for Twitter is the removal of bots, an objective that took him to court with Twitter. Now, if you've used any social media platform over the last few years, you'll know every single one of them is filled with bots. YouTube has bot comments that tried to scam subscribers, Instagram has follow for follow bots, and Twitter has, well, lonely women bots. But this is a serious issue, and Elon put the Twitter deal temporarily on hold since Twitter failed to provide supporting calculations that spam and fake accounts do indeed represent less than 5% of users. I'm sure the war against bots won't cause any issues in the future. In response to pausing their agreement, Twitter said no, but Musk doubled down and continued to accuse Twitter of covering up the volume of bot and spam accounts on the site, and stated that he does not believe the company's lax testing methodologies are adequate, so he must conduct his own analysis, to which Twitter replied no. Now, Twitter don't fuck around, so they decided to sue Musk for breaching their contract. Elon tried to countersue for fraud, but ultimately he paid the $44 billion since it was looking unlikely that he'd win the case anyway. So as of the 28th of October, Elon Musk owns Twitter. But don't worry, bots can be busted for $7.99 a month. Remember that tasty blue tick of ego boost? Well, now even Jesus can get one. But with verification having little to no requirements, I think we could have all seen what was about to happen.
I miss killing Iraqis.
Starting today, we'll begin offering Twitter Gold, a free subscription that gets yearly family vacations and nightly dinners with me if your name is Grimes. Please come back. I love you.
However, Twitter did implement a quick fix to this. Going forward, accounts engaged in parody must include parody in their name, not just in the bio. There was no way anyone was going to work around this, outside of just extending the username until the word parody was hidden on mobile devices.
Breaking news. I have always wondered what a woman's body feels like and looks like in real life without clothes. That would be so cool.
There were a few more. But it wasn't just notable figures that were being impersonated. Large corporations started to get hit as well. One account impersonated Eli Lilly and Company, who sells pharmaceuticals, and tweeted, "We're excited to announce insulin is free now." This dropped their share price by 3%. But in my eyes, the best piece of comedy gold came from Doja Cat. You see, once you're verified, you can't change your username, meaning she was stuck as Christmas. Her frustrations grew. She realized the mistakes she's made. Elon, seeing this, personally goes out of his way to ensure she could change her name back to Doja Cat. So naturally, she played it safe and changed her name to Elon Musk. In case you're wondering, her name is now Fart. Unsurprisingly, Twitter Blue was suspended for the meantime, and Elon had a fun day. Elon states that Twitter will do lots of dumb stuff in the coming months and keep what works and change what doesn't. It's always good to admit when someone's wrong, especially in firing Ligma and Johnson, 2 employees who never worked at Twitter. The third goal Musk has with Twitter is to bolster free speech. On takeover of the company, one of the first actions as the new owner was to push the Birdwatch feature of the app. The feature was introduced in 2021 to counter misleading information by adding context that people can trust and find valuable. AKA, it calls out the bullshit. It seems the feature was working completely as intended, as it repeatedly called out Elon himself. Twitter drives a massive number of clicks to other websites and apps, biggest click driver on the internet by far. The reverse is true. Twitter drives 7% of web traffic referrals, Facebook drives 74%, Pinterest drives 7%. I like that they almost put a dig with Pinterest in there. Twitter has a massive drop in revenue due to activist groups pressuring advertisers, even though nothing has changed with content moderation. Multiple advertisers have confirmed they are pausing spending while they see what direction Elon Musk takes the platform. Memes aside, this feature will be a crucial part of making Elon's Twitter to become by far the most accurate sources of information on the internet. Stephen Mark Ryan, a man most notably known for having 3 first names, worded how this would work perfectly. Allow people to freely share thoughts, opinions, ideas, and information. Allow community to add relevant context and notes. While doing so, end dependence on advertising revenue so no one has Twitter by the balls. Focusing on this feature could ultimately lead to creating an extremely ad-friendly platform, meaning more secure and stable income, therefore increasing profits in the long term. This would allow large controversial figures to remain on the platform, yet be corrected for any misinformation they spread. This focus on free speech and correcting misinformation is undoubtedly one of the reasons why Musk has unbanned ex-US President Donald Trump's Twitter account, which, hilariously, Trump just said he doesn't want to come back to. Unfortunately, there's been a roadblock in the process of keeping accurate information on the platform, allowing #RipJimmyFallon to trend on Twitter. That roadblock? Elon fired the people in charge of explaining why something was trending. In a midnight email titled "A Fork in the Road," Musk states, in an increasingly competitive world, we will need to be extremely hardcore. This will mean working long hours at high intensity. If you are sure that you want to be part of the new Twitter, please click yes on the link below. Anyone who has not done so by 5 PM ET tomorrow will receive 3 months of severance. Estimates say that almost 50% of Twitter employees have since left. Now, this is a lot due to Musk himself planning to cut costs, but a lot also due to the employees just straight up resigning. The fourth and final goal that Elon has for Twitter is to make it an everything app, similar to WeChat in China. WeChat is an instant messaging, social media, banking, mobile payment app, and it even allows the Chinese government to survey and spy on you. Haha, I'm just joking, China. In Musk's first town hall meeting with Twitter employees, he directly mentioned WeChat, indicating that building something like it would further his broader goal of nearly quintupling Twitter's user base to 1 billion people. Now, in this he also discussed the possibility of alien life, so maybe take this with a grain of salt, but Musk has been talking about creating an everything app called X and buying Twitter as an accelerant to creating it. Twitter has had an unsustainable business model almost since its creation, which is particularly true when looking at the profit and loss of the app. In the 10-year history of the app, there's only been a profit in 2 of those years, which was 2018 and 2019. In 2020, Twitter saw a loss of over $1.1 billion. Now, this was largely due to its reliance on ads in a market where large companies pulled their ads from Twitter. Under Musk's leadership, organizations have also currently removed their ads from Twitter, mainly due because they just don't know what the hell Elon's doing with the app right now. Elon Musk surely has stirred up a lot of the controversy, but it's hard to look past all the positive changes he's looking to implement into what's been a pretty stale platform. He's begun addressing the issue of posting child sexual exploitation content on Twitter after years of the platform's inactivity on the subject under the past management, stating it's his #1 priority. He's making a more sustainable revenue system by introducing Twitter Blue, despite its couple flaws. He has a large focus on video, something that Twitter's crappy 240p quality has neglected for years, including increased monetization for higher quality videos and written articles for creators as well. Plus, he's put a large focus into removing his lonely female bots. I highly doubt Elon Musk will kill Twitter. Clearly he's identified the platform's biggest issues and has some idea on how to fix them. What's still unclear though is, will he be able to make the platform flourish and take it to new heights, or will it continue to be a financial disaster he'll sell on to the next highest bidder?